The NEW Credit Union, Witt's Piggly Wiggly, Oconto Pharmacy, the Oconto Falls Insurance, Stevenson National Bank and Trust, and Islandfeld, Scatcherd, and Anderson. We'll down to the school right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Hi folks, this is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
At 24/7 Well and Pump Service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site, whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines. They'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 Well and Pump Service, Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Clear and cold tonight, a low temperature of 5 below zero. Wind chills as cold as 20 below. Friday, we'll see sunshine with a high temperature of 11, with winds out of the west at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday, we'll see a chance of snow with a dusting up to an inch of accumulation and a high temperature of 17. Sunday, sunshine with a high temperature of 13 degrees. Monday, sunny with a high of 15. Tuesday, we'll see sunny skies with a high temperature of 19 degrees. That's your latest forecast for WOCO Radio. I'm meteorologist Ray Miller.
Who do I wrestle for? I wrestle on my high school team for Jason Garcia, my fiercest competitor during practice and my biggest fan during meets. I wrestle for my parents who practice what they preach, the importance of hard work, commitment, and dedication. I wrestle for the chance to put our little high school right here in Wisconsin on the map.
Wearing the uniform of your high school comes with a big responsibility. Younger kids look up to you. Your teammates count on you. And the reputation of your high school depends on you. Do you have what it takes to participate in a high school sport?
And I wrestle for the glory that is mine when I do my best. That's who I wrestle for.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
And good evening from Oconto Falls, Wisconsin. We got WIAA High School Wrestling, NEC style, the Oconto Falls Panthers and Luxembourg Casco Spartans. With me, Jeremy Sliski. He is back with us again tonight. He was with us for the Coleman Oconto Falls match and the Oconto Falls Marinette match. And, boy, you know, it's going to be a long night tonight for Oconto Falls. A couple injuries, a couple people sick. Yep. And they canceled the JV match because of the lack of wrestlers.
Yeah, nine wrestlers here suited up. So that's 5 matches here for sure forfeited. Unless they pull some of the reserves up to fill the spots, but LC being a powerhouse right now in Division II the way they are, it's going to be a very long night.
Oconto Falls struggled against Wrightstown at 37-21. Wrightstown beat them just the other day. The win for Oconto Falls, Dan Ostlers, but he got a forfeit win.
Yeah.
Also, Clafiuma with a 5-3 decision over Preston Cuso. Caleb Carlton, a pin over Tim Vandervoort of Wrightstown. Noah at 160, Noah Starry, 3-1 decision over Logan Cole. So, and then Trevor Pankrat, a 6-1 decision over Will Alexander. So they did win some matches, but what they needed to do, Penn didn't give them. They needed to Penn people get some points.
Yeah, as soon as you give up 1 or 2 weight classes to try and make up 12 points with 14 weight classes with only 12 remaining with 2 forfeits, that's hard to do. I mean, you're looking at 4 decisions. Well, now you're down to just a couple more. And tonight, yeah, well, you know, I think a lot of schools have a lot of kids that are sick now, so
I know they were talking about some schools on Monday because their clothes going through a complete disinfection.
And it happens this time of year every year. It always happens before regionals.
Yeah.
It's always this time of the year for us.
So we're going to start at 1:38. We're going to take a one commercial break back at the studios. Back right after this on your home bicycle sports, WCO Stereo FM.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Welcome back to Oconto Falls. Larry Walters and Jeremy here as we look at tonight, going back to the match between Oconto Falls and Coleman. Coleman came out. We weren't surprised that they won it, but by the distance,
right? The Coleman kids really came out and decided they wanted to really wrestle, and they all had their A game that night. And like we knew, Coleman was going to win that matchup, but not by that big of a point spread. But tonight here, Oconto Falls has their hands full. Hopefully they can scrap out a couple wins here. But you're looking at an awful hungry LC team here. They're here to prove it. So
yeah, they've been to state, to Team State for Division II many times. And one of the ones matchup I like to see is Ellsworth and LC, because they really match up well over the
a couple of years. Ellsworth just too much power over LC, but this year it'll be good.
Bodie Woods and Cameron Lemons for LC on the first match. And right now we're using track wrestling.
And the match starts out here, and Bodie Woods goes in for a single on the left side, and Cameron was able to fight that off and stand back up and clear. Both wrestlers here still working towards our near side of the mat. Each one with a shot failed attempt. Now Cameron gets a single. He's bringing him towards the center of the mat. No points awarded yet. He has Bodie down. He has control. Now he's bringing him right to the center of the mat with a single. Gets behind him, trips him for the 2 takedown.
Again, very, very methodical work by Cameron.
Right. He is. He's just taking his time. He's not going to make a mistake this late in the season. So right now, Cameron's got a one-on-one on the right. He's trying for a crossface across the shoulder, the opposite shoulder. He brings Bodie back down. He's going to go for the cradle. He's got it locked up right now. Not quite able to get control of Bodie here for that cradle to get him over. Still has to move in, but he's unable to bring him over.
But looks to me that
they went out of bounds.
The cradle was a near cradle, and he was just, there's no leverage
right
with that type of cradle.
The wrestlers went out of bounds here to our left. They're starting over again in referee's position with Cameron Lemons still leading this match 2-0 over Bodie Woods. Bodie just tried to stand, but to no avail. He just kind of got blocked right there. He tried a small little sit-out. That didn't work. Cameron's still able to control his hands right now. Bodie's on his knees, arms off the mat, but he's unable to do anything. Now he's trying to stand, and Cameron stops him from doing that. We have 17 seconds remaining here of the first period. Lemons from LC still up 2-0. Now he goes with the outside cradle, turns over, throws him over a little too hard, but he's able to maintain control. He's got a 4 count. Now he's got the 5 count, so he's got the 3 near falls. He will not pin him. End of the first period here, and Cameron Lemons from LC leads this match 5-0.
We'll send it back to the studios. Back right after this in your home bicycle sports, WCO Stereo FM.
Did you hear? We've branched into your living room. This is Beth Larson from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Our e-branch at snbt.com lets you manage your money 24/7 from the comfort of your home. Apply for loans, check your balances, and even open accounts. Don't waste another minute. Visit snbt.com now to take advantage of all the convenience of our eBranch offers from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back in wrestling action right now, period number 2. And as Cameron Lemon started down and I got an escape.
He got the escape, yeah. He was able to get hand control and stand up after about 15 seconds here on Bodie Woods. Now, Bodie tried for a single. It was blocked by Cameron. Both wrestlers still in the center of the mat, working in the circle right in center. Now Cameron Lemons does a left leg single or right leg single. He's trying to gain control. He's got it off to his left-hand side. Now he grabs down, gets the ankle for more control. Now he's able to get leverage to the front trip for an easy takedown. Very methodical, very mechanical. He is mechanically sound on both of those takedowns. He's not going to make a mistake this late.
No, again, you're right. You talked about methodical, and he knows what he wants to do.
He knows what he wants to do. He's just working the move, and he's going to take his time until he gets it. If he doesn't get it, he's just going to break free and start over. Both wrestlers here to the right went out of bounds just now. Cameron Lemons from Luxembourg Casco leads this match 8-0 right now.
Bodie Woods coming in at 12-6 into tonight's action.
Yeah.
Lemons is 16-6.
Yeah. Lemons just let him up here. He just let Bodie up for the easy escape. It's 8-1 now. Now Bodie does shoot the single, turns it into a double. He's still on his knees. He's got to flip. He's got to flip that leg up over the top of his head to get control. He's got to hang on to him. If he's going to be unable to move here, they'll go with a stalemate, but Bodie's still trying to work around. Cameron Lemons is pretty much sitting on the back of his shoulders. We've seen this a lot of times with a double leg takedown in that deep. But now Lemons is able to scoot and get, nope, we got potentially dangerous. Lemons was working his way out of it, and Bodie held onto his knee. Of course, had the knee bent a little too far, and
you could
potentially dangerous.
You could see Lemons as he as Bodie was trying to get in deep. Lemons was sliding further and further down the back, away from the head, which made it harder for Bodie to
get control, to do anything. That was the end of the second period with Lemons leading 8-1, and here Bodie chooses both up for the third period, and Bodie tried a single, but it was blocked immediately by Lemons. Lemons is pretty much got that front. Bodie's on his knees, Lemons on his knees, and Bodie had double underhook on him, so neither wrestler was able to do anything. Now Lemons takes a deep shot on a right leg single, and it's the same two moves he had to take downs on earlier. This time the difference was Bodie tried to do a throw out of it and slipped and went down, so Lemons got an easy takedown there. He now leads the match 10-1. We have about 1:10 remaining here in the third period. And Bodie's just staying down right now. I don't know if I don't know if he's sick or not, but that's not the Bodie I saw wrestle quite a few times already.
No, he just got warned by the referee to move.
Now Lemons has a inside cradle on him. Whether or not he's going to be able to turn him, Bodie's got his leg in between Lemons' leg, and he's got it spread pretty wide, so to be able to turn him is going to be pretty difficult here. But when you're leading the match 10-1, it's technically you have a pinning combination going right now, even though he can't turn him, so he can hold him there the rest of the match.
Right now they're working his side off.
Yeah, and the ref calls him out of bounds. I don't know, I think he could have let them go, but then again, neither wrestler was doing anything. So 26 seconds remaining here, third period. Bodie Woods is going to start in a down position. Lemons gets on top, ref blows the whistle, they continue. Bodie does a short sit. He's sitting there, but Lemons has control of his right arm, a 2-on-1. Now Lemons has a 1-on-1 on the right, and he tried for a half that didn't work. Now Lemons is trying inside cradle, couldn't get it. Bodie stands up now. 3 seconds remaining, and this match will end with Bodie Woods from Oconto Falls losing to Cameron Lemons by a score of 10-1, and that is a major decision, so it'll be 4 points for Luxembourg Casco.
We're going to step out back right after this on your High School Sports WCO Stereo FM.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get your results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today, 715-735-0583.
Right now, we're at 1:45 here in Oconto Falls. We're waiting on the referees because right now there's nothing up on the timer right now.
Yeah, we have no time up there right now. Scorekeeper's there to go. They got it on there now.
Colton Warchek and Aiden Starry are the two wrestlers here.
Referees are waiting. He's got it going. Wrestlers shake hands. First period begins. Hand checking. Warchek does an underhook, and from the underhook he goes straight down into a single and is able to get control for a takedown now. Warchek puts his legs in. Starry's trying to stand up.
Warchek comes in at 31-8 on the year.
Yeah, you'll be seeing him in Madison. There's no doubt about that. The ref calls him out of bounds here on the near side near us. And Warchek leading this match 2-0.
Starry coming in at 14-11.
Experience. That's what this is.
No.
Get them ready for the big dance here coming up next weekend. Match resumes here with Starry down. Warchek able to control the hands right off the bat. Now he's got him in a tilt. He's got a 2 count. He's got 2 for near fall for sure. He's got to release that move, and he releases it, so he gets the 2 for the near fall. Warchek keeps the legs in. He's trying a crossface to get a quick tilt out of him again. Was unable to do that. Now he's going to try for getting the legs in again. Starry tries to stand. He's able to be taken down. And with the leg in and the crossface, he's trying to get him. And not quite able to turn him enough for near fall points yet. Still working on it. Legs are still in. He's still trying to crank on that head shoulder area to get him turned. Now the referee begins to count for near fall. He's got a 2 count. He does have 2 for near fall for sure again. He has awarded those 2. Now leads the match 6-0 with 30 seconds remaining here first period.
Well, this looks like he's, he may not get the pin out of this one, but he could get the tech fall out of this one.
Yeah, he's and it's the experience of the 2 wrestlers. Warchek is very, very, very sound, very strong. He's able to turn Starry at will here. Once Warchek gets those legs in, you're done.
Right.
I mean,
right. Starry's only a freshman, so a young kid coming up here.
Correct. In a couple of years, he'll be doing what's happening to him right now, but he's defending it up nice. He's getting up on his feet now. He stands up. Warchek was able to get the legs in and take him down. Now he's got the leg in on the right side, and he's trying to power 3/4 for a tilt. And that is the end of the first period with Warchek leading this match 6-0.
We'll be back right after this on your High School Sports WCO Stereo FM.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Back into action here in Oconto Falls, 1:45. Aiden Starry, as they both shows up. And
Yep. Starry chose neutral position, and Warchek went for a throw, slipped, and Starry was able to land on for an easy takedown here. Warchek still leads this match 6-2. Starry's trying to get a one-on-one on both, was unable to. Now he's got a tight waist. Warchek does an easy switch. And what does the referee? The referee will give him 2 reversal on that switch as they went out of bounds. Warchek was able to keep his feet in bounds and now leads this match 8-2.
In some cases, we always talk about the officiating, and we're not complaining about the officiating, but some Well, it said that was out and never gave him the reversal.
Well, it was a clear reversal according, you just need both feet in. Neither foot landed outside that circle during the move. Was able to maintain control of the wrestler while his feet stayed in. So no matter what, I think most of them in that case, in that scenario there, they would have given them the 2. There's other times where I agree they go so fast they think the foot might have went out of bounds. But here we have a scissors of the right leg here. Orshek has Starry's leg scissored here. He's trying for that cross-face opposite shoulder tilt like he had earlier in the first period. He should have to let go of that leg pretty soon, though. And he finally does.
Well, he wasn't going anywhere with it because...
Well, you're only allowed to have it tucked for 5 seconds, and the ref let him go a little bit longer with it. But as wrestling goes, I mean, kids always go until they're told, Yeah. Now Orshek gets both legs in, breaks Starry back down to his stomach. He's trying for a one-on-one. He's trying for a bar. End of the second period here, and Orshek still leads this match 8-2.
After going 6-0, 6-0 with the lead, they evened out that one.
Yep.
Especially with Starry with the takedown.
Yeah, Starry's, I think he might have came into this match a little nervous. I mean, I would have been too. But Orshek started the match out in the down position, is able to do a switch. Starry stopped it, and then Orshek stood up for a single or for an escape here. And both the wrestlers now are far side near the out of bounds. Orshek's got a front, kind of like a front headlock, and he's trying to push Starry back in the mat. Then tries for a quick maneuver here to get around him and one out of bounds. So, minute 32 remaining here, third period. Orshek has control of 2-on-1. Starry's left arm. Now he gets to an underhook. Now he over the head, drops Starry down to his knees. Both wrestlers stand back up. So this is just typical of a third period match right here. Both wrestlers out of bounds. They will start over in the up position, neutral position.
And again, another warning against Starry for backing off the mat.
Backing off the mat, yep. He's just got to stay in there and keep moving forward, but only move forward so much because Orshek wants to do a throw. Orshek was able to get a left leg single. He picks it up, brings Starry down to the mat for a takedown. Now Starry stands up, goes out of bounds. Orshek maintains control, so Starry still will be in the down position. 49 seconds remaining. Now, if he had a 9-2, or is it supposed to be 10-2?
It's supposed to be 11-2. I thought.
No, because it was 8-2, and with the takedown should have been 10-2, or with the reversal should have been 10-2.
Okay.
Whatever. He still leads the match 9-2. They got it right now.
Yeah, it was 11-2. Yeah.
11-2. On the whistle here, starting the third period, 27 seconds remaining. Orshek was able to get the legs back in on Starry and flatten him out. Now he's got all his weight on. He's got the leg in with a front three, trying to get a front three-quarter. Unsuccessful there. Now he's got the cross-face opposite shoulder, trying to get a tilt out of him. He was unable to turn Starry with that. 5 seconds remaining in this match. And that is the end of the match, with Colton Orshek winning this match by over Starry, 11-2, another major decision. Luxembourg Casco now leads this match 8-0.
We'll take a quick break back right after this on WCO Stereo FM.
Tired of running to the bank for every little check? You can save a trip to the bank with the convenience of mobile check deposit from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Snapping a picture with our app is as safe as depositing checks at one of our 7 locations. No more rushing to the bank before closing to make those important deposits. Visit snbt.com to enroll for mobile check deposit today. The Stevenson National Bank and Trust, 101 Bray Lake Way in Oconto, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back in action here in Oconto Falls, Trevor Pankratz and Devin Vandenbush, as we're at 152.
Yeah. Vandenbush has a bear hug here trying to back trip, and is able to do it. Brings him right to his back. It was only a 1 count, though, so there won't be a near fault, but there is a takedown. Now he's able to get a tilt in on. He's got a 4 count. He's got 2 near fault points for sure.
Well, Vandenbush coming in at 34-5.
Yeah. Pancratz was able to fight that off. Was only allowed 2 near fault on that, so.
Pancratz 18-16. Again, not much happening, but he's really working on his near arms.
He's trying to tilt. It's just the same as we saw last match here. It's just this one here is an underhook trying to tilt him with control of the legs. He got a 4 count, but now he went into a half Nelson. He's working him around. Now Vandenbush has him on his back, and that is a fall. With 41 seconds remaining, so in a minute 19 seconds of the first period, Devin Vandenbush with a fall over Trevor Pancratz.
We'll take that minute break right now here on WOCO Stereo FM back to the studios.
Did you know NEW Credit Union is a member-owned financial cooperative? So as a credit union member, you own the credit union. Because we have no stockholders to satisfy, the profits go back to you, the owner, in the form of better rates and a multitude of up-to-date services. NEW Credit Union has offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, Oconto, and Peshtigo, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. It is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Find out what we're all about online at newcu.org or call 800-924-1250. That's 800-924-1250. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. Why not take advantage of everything your local credit union has to offer? We're your home team, here to serve you. Why not try NEW Credit Union and own it?
In Oconto Falls, we had a forfeit at 160 because LC a 20-0 lead. Cliff Yuma here at 170, and Jacob Zellner of Elkson Casco.
Yep, match has already started here. We have about a minute 45 remaining first period. Both wrestlers are just tied up, working their way around the mat, each one trying to get an underhook here for position. Now they free up right to center.
Yuma 16-13 on the year. Zellner at 26-12.
Both wrestlers still center the mat. Zellner was able to tie up a little bit and scoot down and grab that right ankle. He's having a hard time. Yuma he's got the wizard and he tried flipping him off, was able to defend that single. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. No points awarded yet. About a minute 10 remaining here, first period. Both wrestlers still in the center of the mat, jacking for position. Zellner has a 2-on-1 on the right side, and Yuma's trying to put a whizzer in here. Now Yuma goes for a single, drops down for a single, is unable to get it. Both wrestlers separate. This is a little feeling out period here between them two.
That's the longest that we've gone without a score, either one.
Yeah. Oh, both wrestlers. Yuma tries another shot. He's trying to knee step in. Can't quite get that single. Stands back up. They break. Zellner, along with the rest of the family, from what I remember, they are very defensively sound. I mean, you don't make a mistake against them.
He's going in deep on that.
Well, he tried for I forgot what it's called. Donovan did it once. I don't remember what it's called, but
it's one of those.
It's where you get both arms in a standing position. You get full control of your wrestler. Zellner here at the end of the first period tried a single. Wasn't quite able to get it, and the match ends. First period here, 0-0.
We'll be back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Wisconsin so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Back here in second period action, Zellner
chose down here and was able to get a reversal against Yuma. Leads this match now 2-0. Both wrestlers run the far side going out of bounds. They will begin. Ref stops them. They will start over here in the center of the mat. Zellner just went in with a power switch, and Yuma wasn't able to stop that one. Match starts up. Yuma tries his stand. Zellner gets his ankle and brings him back down to the mat. Now he's trying a left side bar. Not quite able to get it. Now he's got 2-on-1 on Yuma's left. He's trying to tilt him, was unable to tilt him.
Yuma fighting him off really nicely.
He's got good position. His hips are nice and low. They're spread far apart, so he's not going to be able to tilt him, but the ref is probably going to talk to him pretty soon and tell him to start wrestling. He's not attempting to try and get up at all. He's just trying to defend any move given to him. Zellner right now is trying cross faces, tops of his shoulders. He's trying to arm bars. He's trying everything. And now he tried for that opposite side, and Yuma was able to stand up, but Zellner threw him out of bounds here. So they start over in the center of the mat.
That was a smart move, you know, being able to take care of a mistake that Zellner had.
Yep. Here's Zellner. Yuma tries to stand up. Zellner brings him back down, and still trying to work a 2-on-1 on the left arm. He's trying to get it rolled in underneath so he can get a bar in. He's unable to do that. Now he's going to try. He's got 2-on-1 on the left. He's going to try a tilt. He's not able to get that. Yuma's fighting it off good. He's getting braced up nice and high. Now he's starting to get up. Second period ends with a score 2-0. Jacob Zellner over Cliff Yuma.
You know, Yuma doing a nice job here, and Yuma's going to choose up.
Yeah, he's going to choose both up.
Neutral.
Not a bad spot to be in. He knows he can't get out from underneath, so he's going to try and get a takedown on him. Zellner has a 2-on-1 as he's pushing Yuma back here towards the near side of the mat out of bounds. Now he's cranking on his head. He's kick shoots. Yuma shoots on the left side, tries to get a left side single. Zellner sprawls, and there you go, out of bounds here. 1:37 remaining of the third period.
Yuma doing a nice job, being very aggressive right now.
He's got to stay aggressive. Hope that Zellner makes a mistake here to get this match tied up. Right now, both wrestlers trying to jockey for hands and arm control, both standing center of the mat. Now they separate, stay in the center of the mat. Now Zellner gets an underhook on the right, throws Yuma down to his knees. Yuma's trying to turn him. He's able to get back up. Now Zellner tries his front forward throw. Now Yuma went with the throw and got stuck. Zellner has him on his back. Yuma's trying to fight. He's got an underhook. And Zellner's getting it in pretty tight now. He's got the headlock. He's got it cranked over. Yuma's flat. Still fighting it off, and there's the fall. Yuma just went for the throw. He went for a desperation throw here, and pretty much was caught.
He went straight back.
Yeah, he went straight back with the throw and got stuck.
We'll be back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM. You can do the long one.
Did you know NEW Credit Union is a member-owned financial cooperative? So as a credit union member, you own the credit union. Because we have no stockholders to satisfy, the profits go back to you, the owner, in the form of better rates and a multitude of up-to-date services. NEW Credit Union has offices in Oconto Falls, Suring, Oconto, and Peshtigo, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. It is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Find out what we're all about online at newcu.org or call 800-924-1250. That's 800-924-1250. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. Why not take advantage of everything your local credit union has to offer? We're your home team, here to serve you. Why not try NEW Credit Union and own it?
In action right now, Caleb Carlton wrestling Dakota Robinson, and with about 30 seconds in, Robinson has the first takedown.
Yeah. Both wrestlers were hand-checking center to mat, and Robinson was able to get full hand control and just pretty much throw Carlton right to the mat, get around for an easy takedown. And Robinson right now, he's working on a left side bar. He's got a 2-on-1. Tried the bar, couldn't quite get it. Now he's going for my traditional style, what we used to call the ball and chain. Yeah, he's able to get that into a bar, and now he gets Carlton turned around and on his back. Referee has a 3 count, and this match will not be going too much farther. Right now, Carlton's in bad position.
No, he
slipped out. He slipped out. He got 3 near fall. Carlton was able to escape out of there.
One thing that I listening to you and others, he didn't have control of that head enough. He was out that head out.
Well, he had both arms originally, and then one arm Carlton got one arm out, and as soon as that arm came out, the head came out with it, and he was able to get back to his base. Well, now Carlton is trying to get a reversal, and the wizard was put in by both wrestlers, and the referee called stalemate. And of course, the crowd didn't like it.
Well,
it was a stalemate. Neither wrestler could do anything, so
they were just they could go around the circle, and that was that.
Yeah. When each one has a wizard in it, the defensive move on each side. So they start back here with 14 seconds remaining, and Robinson leading this match 15-0. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Robinson was trying for a right side bar this time, was unable to get it. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that is the end of the first period with Dakota Robinson leading this match 5-0.
Back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
At 24/7 well and pump service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site. Whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines, they'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 well and pump service. Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Back into wrestling action. Dakota Robinson with the first 2 points here in period number 2 has a 7-0 lead over Caleb Carlton of Oconto Falls.
Yeah, Robinson has the legs in right now, and he's trying a front 3/4 tilt with the legs in, trying to get the near fall, but he's unable to. Now the referee is calling it. He gets the shoulders over farther. He's got the 5 count. He's got the near fall. Now he gets readjust, gets pressure down, leg in. He readjusted. Carlton was able to spin out of that one. That was a nice move by Carlton to be able to get out of that pinning position.
You know, I've seen a wrestler on top get in a position just like we were watching, and all of a sudden the kid would kick his legs over on bottom, and all of a sudden put the other kid on his back.
Yep. Right here, what's taking place right now is Robinson's hanging on for dear life to Carlton's right leg. Carlton was able to actually grab Robinson from behind the waist and throw him up over the top of him and defend. He has one for an escape, so Carlton did get one escape here on this move. As he was getting around Robinson here, they went out of bounds, but they gave him the one escape. Robinson leads this match right now 10-1. Both wrestlers center the mat. Carlton with an underhook on the right side.
Down to 10 seconds left.
And they go out of bounds again.
And Carlton will give up a point for backing off the mat. So it's 11-1.
And he'll be giving another one here shortly if he keeps doing it. We have 1 second remaining. Both wrestlers went out of bounds again. This is the end of the second period with Robinson from LC leading this match 11-1. And Robinson chooses down. Match resumes here, and Robinson is up trying to get a standing up on the left side. Carlton gets an arm bar in, brings him back down. Now he's got a tight waist, going for opposite side. Arm control. Now Carlton gets his leg in. He's trying to front 3/4 to get a tilt, but Robinson's really not going to move from that position.
No, he's really actually almost facing him now.
Yeah. Carlton had a bar in trying to get him turned. Now he's switched from the bar. He's trying an opposite side cradle. Nothing's really working. Robinson is just pretty much on all fours, and Carlton's not able to break him down or do anything with him. The referee will be calling bottom here shortly if he doesn't start to move. Now Robinson stands up and he's able to free easily with one escape. And the referee calls timeout for headgear coming off.
Patience by Dakota Robinson has paid off here. That's why he's got the points right now.
He had a 10-point lead, and he was just taking his time waiting for Carlton to make the mistake. And as soon as he did, he stood up and got the escape on him. So match resumes. 1 minute remaining here, third period. Robinson from Luxembourg Casco winning 12-1. Now with a bear hug, Robinson brings him right to his back and a fall. You can't defend that. No. And it looked rough because he had the bear hug and Carlton went right to his back, but that's what the move is made for.
We'll take a quick break. This is a long break back right after this on WOCO Stereo FM. Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
We've heard it time and time again. You want local loan decisions and servicing, faster turnaround, and answers to your questions handled right here in Oconto. At the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've got all of those bases covered, from local loan decisions and on-time closings to great rates and fair terms. Visit me, Bob Schwartz, at the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. I've helped many people, and now I'd like to help you with your next loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Getting ready to go back into wrestling here. It is 44-0 Oconto Falls, forfeited 195 and 220. And right now, it is Dan Oslos and Kyle Kroll.
Kroll listed at their 220 weight class, moved up to the heavyweight spot here. Dan is trying a 2-on-1 here, and on the left side he brings him Kroll right down to the mat with ease with that bar. Dan lets him up. It's 2-1. Oslos winning this match right now, leading this match 2-1. Dan's just working on hand control, throws him right back down to the mat, and both wrestlers go out of bounds. They'll start over again in the center. Dan just working the head here, working the arms, having his opponent back up the whole time. Dan just keeps pushing him the way he does most matches right now. He's able to control the hands. Now he just at will just spins around and put the head in. Now he's got the a right side bar. He's got a one-on-one with a right side bar. He's turning them. No. Dan stopped doing that. Now he just lets him up for the escape. He's going to work on takedowns here.
Dan's got to back up a little bit, make it easier, because right now he's at the edge of the mat.
Yeah. Dan leading this match right now, 4-2. 30 seconds remaining here. Now he leads the match 6-2. And he's got the right arm behind for a bar. Now he's just going to go with a standing tilt, doesn't quite have control of it. Got out of position there a little bit, but he was able to maintain control. But now Dan's just going to let him up. 10 seconds remaining here. Oslos is leading this match 6-2. He's able to do a duck under now for another takedown, which he now leads the match at the end of the first period 8-3.
We'll take a quick break. Back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Back into wrestling action right now, 9-3. Oslos and Cole on the wrong side to start by.
Yes, they were.
But this escape by Cole, no, by Oslos, and now he's got the 2-point takedown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dan's just going to go takedowns here. He lets Kroll back up, and what Dan is doing pretty much is getting an underhook on one side with 2-on-1, and he's able just to control Kroll down to the mat just at ease, just get around on him.
He's trying to refund. He's trying to grab the far arm, and right now Cole gets down and just.
What Dan needs to do is just when he's got him broke down, just get the traditional half in and turn him and get the match over with. It's Dan Oslos is leading this match right now, 13-4 with 50 seconds remaining here in the second period.
Cross phase.
And Dan just lets him up again. It's now 13-5.
It's a takedown clinic for heavyweights.
Yeah,
usually don't see that.
No, you don't see that too often. Yeah, Will, same move again. It's a 2-on-1, and all he does is spin around, gets an easy takedown. Now he's got a bar in on a 1-on-1. Now Dan is running it around. He readjusts. He reverses half. And now he's got a head on his back. He's got Kroll, and that's the end of it. Dan Oslos wins this match by fall in 2 minutes, 45 seconds. And Oconto Falls gets 6 points on the board with LC leading this team match 44-6.
All right, this is a long break. Back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
Did you know NEW Credit Union is a member-owned financial cooperative? So as a credit union member, you own the credit union. Because we have no stockholders to satisfy, the profits go back to you, the owner, in the form of better rates and a multitude of up-to-date services. NEW Credit Union has offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, Oconto, and Peshtigo, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Oconto and Shawano counties of Wisconsin, and Menominee County, Michigan. It is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration and an equal housing opportunity lender. Find out what we're all about online at newcu.org or call 800-924-1250. That's 800-924-1250. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. Why not take advantage of everything your local credit union has to offer? We're your home team, here to serve you. Why not try NEW Credit Union and own it?
Back here in Oconto Falls, 206 went to a forfeit to Casco, Tyler Buds, and Lucas Jonio.
Yeah. Both wrestlers center the mat, no points. They're just jockeying for position here. It's more or less each one has underhooks, and neither can do anything against one another. Still working in the center of the mat. Now Buds goes down for the single. Right leg single, lifts it up nice and high. And now has a forward inside cradle. He has a 2 for the takedown. He's still working on an inside cradle. Now he's getting back points. And Lucas Jonio from Oconto Falls is fighting it off. He's got two arms around Jonio.
32 and 5 right now.
Now he's on his back, and he's in trouble right now. He's trying to fight it off. Tyler's got the 3 near fall for sure, and that's the fall.
Boy, that's
Lucas Jonio, that is a big upset. As Tyler Butts pins Jonio from LC here. That is a big upset.
Bud's coming in at 19 and 13.
Yeah.
Picks up his 20th win of the year.
Yeah, that is
big win. So we'll take a back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Boy, with a big victory for Oconto Falls there. It's 50-12, Bucks for Casco overall. We got Schindel, Colin Schindel, and Parker Compens. Senior versus a junior. Schindel coming into this at 19 and 15.
Yeah, Schindel was able to get a slide by here for a takedown right away.
Colin Parker Compens at 16 and 14. So their records are pretty evenly matched.
Right. Schindel having, I think, a little bit more experience here. Should give him the advantage between the two wrestlers here.
Looks like he's trying to go for a cradle here.
Yeah. He has the opposite arm from left to right, and then he tried to double it going between the legs for a tilt, but he was unable to get it. And now he's just trying to get. What was that again? Coppins?
Coppins.
That was Coppins.
Yeah, Parker Coppins.
She was trying to get Coppins here, pulling back on the mat, but Coppins is staying near the edge. Now he just lets him go. Colin Schindel just let him go for the escape, and both wrestlers go back to the center of the mat. Schindel leading this match right now 2-1 with 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Now Schindel does a 2-on-1 with the head. Now he goes into the cradle. He's got the head. Now he's going to get a forward inside cradle. He lost the head, but he's still getting back points. So he was able to get 2 for a takedown. He has 2 near full, but not awarded yet because he still has the same position in. Schindel leading this match 4-1, 5 seconds remaining. He still has 2 points coming to him for the near fall. And end of the first period, the 2 points are awarded, and Schindel leads this match now 6-1.
Back right after this on WSCO Stereo FM.
At 24/7 well and pump service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407, and a licensed professional will come out to your site, whether it is a water system installation, repair, well inspection, or install underground water lines. They'll be there. Call 920-848-2407 or 920-604-2407. We're in the Oconto Falls area Yellow Pages. 24/7 well and pump service. Fireside Road, Oconto Falls.
Back in the wrestling action, and Colin Schindel really get a good move there to start off the second period.
Right, both wrestlers, Schindel's choice, he chose neutral. Both wrestlers up, and Schindel just did a beautiful fireman's and put Coppins to his back, but Coppins was able to fight it off. Now Schindel has a they went out of bounds. Schindel was able to put a bar in on him and turn him for 2 for the near fall. Leads this match now 8-1. Schindel let him up, and they're going to work on takedowns. Coppins was able right off the whistle, though he attacked the right leg single. And Schindel right now is trying to fight it off. Coppins is still trying to drive forward to get it. Schindel's still fighting it off. He's got Coppins' left leg. Coppins got his head out. Now facing Schindel. Schindel still has his left leg. He's trying to break free of that, not allowing it. Not up trying to allow him to get the takedown to get around on him. Was able to fight it off. Both wrestlers are up now again, going back to the center of the mat. Schindel did a good job of fighting that one off. I mean, he was close to giving up the takedown. Now he gets the underhook of the head with the arm. He's trying to pick the ankle. He gets the ankle picked. He's got Coppin's leg up in the air. He needs to pull him back to the center of the mat. There he's starting to pull him back. Now he trips, back trip, lands on him for a takedown. Gets the takedown. The referee is end of the period. And Schindel leads this match now 10-2 at the end of the second period.
So right now, Coppin is going to choose up.
He chose up. You don't see that a lot anymore.
Well, because he couldn't do anything from down because Schindel kept getting out.
Yeah. So off the whistle, he was able to control Schindel's hands, and he tried to opposite side cradle. Wasn't quite able to get it. Schindel's trying to work his way up now to his base. Now he's standing up. He's trying to free the hands. Coppin picks him up, brings him back down to the mat. Now does a cross face to the opposite shoulder. Now gets in for outside cradle. Doesn't quite, he's not able to get it locked up here. Schindel's able to control the hands from underneath. He's still trying to work that outside cradle. Schindel has the arms. He's actually got his leg clear now. Schindel's trying to face Coppin. He's got to stand up and face him, and he does. And he gets the escape. Now leads this match 11-2 with 1:05 remaining here of the third period. Now Coppin's tried for a desperation throw with the headlock, and Schindel's head slipped right out. Schindel with an easy takedown leads this match now 13-2. Schindel is working, trying to get a little spiral right here. He's able to get the spiral into control of the left arm. Now he's able to control Coppin's left arm, and he puts a bar in it. He's trying to tighten up the bar. Now he switches to a one-on-one with the bar. Now he's trying to walk around the head and get him turned. Now he's walking around. Coppins is now getting back points against him. Schindel needs to walk and scoot his hips all the rest of the way around, and he'll flatten that back out more. He has the 3 for the near fall. He has 3 for near fall right now. 5 seconds remaining.
Needs one more point for Texwell.
Yeah, he's not going to get it at the end of the match. 3 points awarded here for near falls, and Schindel wins this match by a score of 16-2.
We'll take a quick break. Back right after this on WOCO, Stereo FM.
Wisconsin law requires all youth athlete organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries. The law prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parents have signed an agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed concussion and head injury information materials. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has published a Sideline to Safety Guidelines for youth athletic organizations. Visit the WIAA website to learn more at www.wiaawi.org.
Well, that'll wrap up as we're back here in Oconto Falls. The last 2 weight classes at 126 and 132 because of injuries and illness has become a forfeit.
Yep.
The final count here in Oconto Falls, 62-16.
Right.
Bucksburg Casco with the win. The weights, we expected Oconto Falls to win.
285. I figured 106, but they went up to 113, and he still won that match. So,
and that was the junior match.
Yep.
Actually 106 was a forfeit, so they went down.
Right.
But that 120, when they won at 113, Junio coming in with 32 wins, and was pinned in that one. That was an upset win, but that's a good one
right.
for Oconto Falls, and that could propel a couple other wrestlers to do better.
Right.
You know, when that as the season goes on?
Well, there's not much season here, and pretty much we're getting into regional action now coming up next weekend. So at least for Conitzer, he knows that he can wrestle against the better class wrestler. He just proved it. So for him, at least the milestone for him is now he knows he can do it. Yeah, so going into next weekend, he'll have a lot more confidence with that.
And we're talking about the Tyler Buds win, the pin, and then major decision Colin Schindel over Parker Coppin.
Yep. So a few of the guys, had success tonight. Like we figured, it wasn't, the teams just were not an even match. It wasn't even close. But there was a few individual victories here, and well, Dan, you knew right away, Dan Oslos was going to win that match without a doubt. I mean, he's one of the top-ranked, heavyweights here, Division II. So there's really nobody here in this gym that can take him on. So that one I knew it was definite.
Right.
But the Conitzer match here at 113, that was fun. He went in there with that single leg and turned that single leg and got in control of the hand and ended up getting an outside cradle. So he did pretty good. Tyler Butts was that?
That was Tyler Butts. I said it right during the match.
I thought it was Conitzer.
No, it was Butts.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Butts.
Yeah, Butts.
My mistake.
It was still an upset because
no matter what,
coming in at 19-13, looking at Lucas Jonio at 32-5, and really, again,
still it's
still a big win.
It's a huge win. Either way, it's a huge win for each boy. So,
we're going to take a quick break and back right after this on WOCO Stereo FM.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get your results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Back here in Oconto Falls, as our wrestling match for tonight has been completed, Luxembourg Casco we figured won this one going away 62-16.
Right.
But it was some of the fun parts about Oconto Falls and Tyler Budd's upset win over Lucas Jonio. Colin Schindel just manhandled Parker Coppins for 2 of the wins. And then you go all the way back down to Dan Oslos. You knew it only took time to figure out what he wanted to do. Again, methodical working. Didn't like it, let him up until he got a hole where he could handle it.
Yep. 5 takedowns in that match. All 5 were the same ones.
Yeah.
He got that underhook. Was able just to bring him down to the mat and just an easy slide by to get around him. And
now, when we look at Coleman coming up now, some changes for the Cougars coming up.
Yeah, we got a couple new faces this year. Kids from the past that came out to help out the team here. So we'll see what that brings in store for us next Saturday.
And then you're going to be where with that one?
I'll probably be cooking hamburgers.
Oh, no. Where's that match?
Oh, that match, the regionals is at Coleman.
That's Saturday already?
That's next Saturday.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I know. We've got a lot of activities going on.
We're in February. You know, state's only 3 weeks away from tonight.
I know.
21 days.
Regional, I'm a little bit out because I'm making a trip to Ripon. To Ripon College. So
Ripon Good Cookies.
Yeah, Ripon College. So we're going to go down and check that one. But we'll meet up with the boys on the 17th.
Right.
At Shawano at the Bondwell sectional. Which reminds me, I got to make sure to give him a call. So
Dan's got his sign upside down.
What else is new?
Typical Oslos.
Yeah,
now he's having the rest of the boys turn it upside down because it's Dan. So
yeah, I have no idea.
Kids are having fun.
Yeah, that's the senior bunch.
Oh.
So and then you got Ricky doing a photo bomb.
Yep. I think he's done that every year, hasn't he?
The photo bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's here almost every event here in Oconto Falls. So, well, Jeremy Slisk is with me tonight as we do another wrestling match, and hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast.
Hopefully the next one will be a week from Tuesday, and that will be team sectionals, hopefully at Coleman.
Yeah, I'll have to get a hold of Jeff and make sure we get our chairs and waiting for us.
Yeah, we can get a spot up in there. We'll have to be off to the side there a little bit, but
hey, they always put me right up in the middle.
We'll see what happens this year. But no, it's we'll see what happens here with the Division III regional up at Coleman, and Bondwell coming in with the only full team. Coleman now has 13 wrestlers, so we're only going to be one weight class shy. So it'll be a battle between Bondwell and Coleman for the regional. But given the powerhouse that Coleman is at some of those weight classes, I expect quite a few firsts out of those kids. I mean, Bondwell has, 2 decent wrestlers, 2 actually really good wrestlers still in it. So, but Coleman, has a good half a dozen.
And it's too bad we could be like in the Three Lakes Regional or something like that. The reason is that's the only regional you can come out. You can go into the sectionals and forfeit 3, 4, 5 matches.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's they're a little thin up in the Northwoods, but hopefully Coleman will come out next Saturday with the regional victory, and then we, no matter what team sectionals are held at Coleman, hopefully Coleman will be there. Coleman hosts no matter what. So hopefully the Cougars are there, and if they are wrestling, then Larry and I will be doing our next broadcast from Coleman.
Otherwise, it's Bondwell for sure.
Otherwise, it'll be the following Saturday with individual sectionals at Bondwell. That is correct.
Well, thanks, Jeremy, for stopping up.
Hey, not a problem. I enjoyed it, and hopefully each time we do this together, we get a little better.
Oh, we always have a little fun. Just gotta watch out for schwa.
Yeah, gotta keep schwa out of it.
Yeah, that's sure too. So
I'm just glad we don't have a big screen to see all the nicknames to this right now yet. So, all right, Larry, I'm gonna get cruising, bud.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. We're gonna head out now and thank our sponsors. We got a couple sponsors we're gonna go through yet, and then tomorrow night we'll be back here in Oconto. I'll be back here in Oconto Falls. We've got Fox Valley Lutheran Girls here at Oconto Falls. So we'll have that game for you on WLCO Stereo FM. It's not on our schedule. It has been put on our schedule. So we will be doing that game tomorrow night. So thanks, Jeremy. 62-16, Luxembourg Casco with the win over Oconto Falls in high school wrestling in NEC action. For WLCO Sports, good night, everyone.
At 24/7 well and pump service, we mean just that. Water will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.